Hi, baby. Hey, baby. Hi, Saggy. We love us, don't we? Okay. Look, here's the freezy. So the weirdest thing happened to me. I was telling you last night that I ran into my friends, right? The weirdest thing happened, okay? Look, so I'm driving around and I'm listening to tarot because I listen to my readers. I do. I have to get my daily guidance, weekly guidance, or whatever guidance I need. And guess what happened? So one of my tarot readers was saying, and I would replay it for you. And maybe I'll like go through and find the segment and replay what happened to the T so you could see. My tarot reader this morning told me that she had a dream about my adventure last night, about me going out to the GLBT community. As I said, I just came from on my previous video. Check out my previous video. So I said I went out when I came home and I was talking all kinds of gibberish about, it's not gibberish. I was, channeling in my best tired channeling I possibly could channel in. Sober. Okay, I'm done. So anyway, okay. So I was channeling and, telling you guys all this stuff. I wish I could, retell you, reiterate. I wish I would replay it for you. So this morning I wake up and I'm driving around and I'm having my morning coffee. And my reader says, I had a dream last night. I said, okay, what's the dream about, girl? And I guess I was thinking this. And she commenced to tell me, I had a weird dream that she said she had gone into the GLBT community and some girl had kissed her in the GLBT community. And after telling her that she was not gay, she still, commenced to pursue her. And then she kept walking around this, that, and the other. She was walking across the street, which I did. Some girl approached her, which they did. I received several kisses. I mean, not in but in like a kind of way. So, okay, if you don't understand my expressions, I'm so sorry. But just like I would leave and then come back and this girl would like kiss me all over my face. And then I would be like, okay, wait. And then, I stand there and, she was drinking. I was having my little cup of water, literally. And then I'd leave. I went to go to the restroom. I came back. And she's like, mwah, mwah, mwah. Hey, my street name. Hi, B. That's my street name, okay? It's Ace here. Because you know what? Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. I never stop growing. So, okay, spiritually. So I leave. And, yes, I'm single. Still single. And I don't know when that's going to change. Not that I'm not willing to change that. It's just, like I said, if you don't know what I said, I'm not going to reiterate it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the one and not a one. Well, I hope she's a one. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Anyway, let me continue. So I had to come on and share this with you, saying, please pay attention to your readers. Do not think that you are not being heard or paid attention to, or your prayers aren't being answered, or what's going on in your life is not being seen. Spirit, I guess it was maybe 4 or 5 days ago. One of my other tarot readers, they said, "Thank you." My phone just went off. My other phone, I have two. Okay, so my business phone just went off, but my personal phone is sitting right here. It's for personal reasons, for personal people, for personal. So I don't, it's personal. Anyway, honestly, I lose my train of thought. I hate when I get confirmation in my ear. Well, I like it. That's what she said. Okay, I'm done. So, okay, look. The 5 days ago, one of my tarot readers said, Spirit's going to show you that they're paying attention to you in a very big way. It's going to be very clear to you who you are. I said, who the hell am I then? I mean, because, so far, I see that how 5:33 on my clock, how what my guides are saying, and my readers, my readers, my guides, my angels, and God, because I'm very stubborn and I can't take a hint. Like you have to tell me. You got to tell me something. So they 5:55 on my clock. They told me in a very big way, I'm going to show you that I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, B. I said, okay. Yeah, okay. So this morning, after my little adventure last night, yeah, I had a girl like, I'm kissing them. I was like, okay, so you GLBT community. I was just telling you, and no, there's not very many people on that are here that are on my Snapchat. But if you go on my Snapchat, I made a snap about. Catch me on Snapchat. I made a snap about. Thank you about this confirmation because I really did. Yesterday afternoon, I made a snap and I said, I'm going out and I'm going to hang out with my GLBTQ, whatever the other letters are, because I don't know them, but all are included. We're all inclusive. So, okay. I said, I'm going out because I'm a party promoter. So I had to promote where I was going so that I could be seen. So I went out. And some people, I met up with some of my friends, and some of my other friends happened to be there, and all that good stuff. And it was really great, and some great karaoke songs, and this, that, and the other. It was really awesome, and I put it on my Snap, and for like great performers. I mean, they don't just sing karaoke in this beast; they perform in this beast. You feel me? So they were performing their karaoke 744, and as they're performing, on my way out, I run into my other friend. And then her friend was there, which she's so cute. Taste it. Not like that. Not like disgusting, but not like, but oh, okay. I sound so disgusting, but it's not like that. Okay, I'm not like that. I just have a very uninhibited way of expressing. She was beautiful. It's true. So, we hung out for a little while. It didn't become anything official, okay? I'm still single. But as we were departing, and I was, she was, and I was having conversation. And I was telling you about the guy with the lighter, and he came up and asked for the guy to light his lighter, and he went next door, and he happened to be the bouncer, and he's like, "Let her in for free," and that is, and that's when I walked across the street, and I ran into this guy, and he said, "Let her in for free. That's my +1," and he's like the bouncer at the door. So, and like in threes, like 3 awesome things happened last night. I came to tell you this to tell you. Pay attention to your readers. They are not lying to you. I don't care if it happens today, tomorrow, next week, next month. Again, Nostradamus was well deceased before the Holocaust. Okay, the Holocaust for real, like seriously. And he predicted that. He predicted so many things that if you watch or read upon him, you'll see that he saw well beyond. I first watched about Nostradamus when I was 13. No, I wasn't 13. I was 12. When I first saw about Nostradamus predicting, the 90s to the 2000s to all the way, to the 80s, things that happened in the 80s to the 60s. And it became a big deal, mainly in the 90s, in the late 90s. Oh, I'm sorry, the early 90s, 80s to 90s. I think it was probably like 1991 or 2 or something like that, where they were telling us about how Nostradamus predicted. Look it up. Okay, I can't remember. But because I'm so excited about getting this message out, I want you to I wanted to tell you, this is real. It's real, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw that movie, but I won't mention which movie it is because I don't feel like going through the title and director. You have to tell too much information for copyright reasons. But for the most part, I want you to know, pay attention. Do you not understand what that means? And if it's not your reader, then the problem is you're not picking the readers that some readers have really hard things to say. Some readers say hard things that are going to happen in your life for you. For you. They don't say it because they want to be mean, and you're not just spirit guides 1144 being mean, but they want to tell you because there's a yin and a yang, a good, bad, and an ugly, and a beautiful, and a prosperous. And there are so many different things and places and that a reader will speak of that they've never seen, probably never even left their state, but they will speak of something that happens to happen in your life, and you have to be paying attention to catch it. And if you're not paying attention to catch it, you're not going to catch it. So pay attention to catch it. And I'm not like starting like dog face and be like, what's going to happen? But if you listen and then you commence living your life or continue to live your life, you will see weird things happen. Like I'm driving down the street and all of a sudden they're saying you're driving right now and you're in the chariot car. Now you're moving. And I'm like, I am driving. So, and then they'll mention a color or a number that is significantly in my face to tell me they're talking 1303 on my clock. That's why I pay attention to it. It's so weird. People think, okay, when I was a kid, people thought I was so weird because I would pay attention to the clothes that they wear. I would pay attention to the shoes. These are, not necessarily, but that's where it started. Point is, that's where it started. Now I pay attention to letters. 1331 on my clock. I pay attention to letters, numbers, names, places that I go. They may say a name and it may be slightly off because this is coming from something that they hear, envision, song that they hear. These things are coming from the ethers. I don't know, but it's so weird because as I said, my last night's events that I just had recorded on my previous video, my reader this morning literally dreamt about it. Dreamt my entire night, 14 o'clock. I promise you, on God. If you don't, I'm going to go back and I'm going to literally, I don't know, turn my phone on and let you hear what she said. I had a dream, she said, that I went out into the GLBT community, which I said that I was going to. And some girl kept kissing me, which that did happen. And then I ran into some friends, which that did happen. And then after my friends, and then I met another person, that did happen. And then I met another person who I was walking across the street, that did happen. And then I walked into the club. That did happen. And the person that I gave a lighter to happened to be the bouncer at the door, and he let me in for free, and I didn't have to pay anything. That did happen. Afterwards, I drove around for a while, and I was talking to my friend on the phone, 1515, and then I came home and talked to you guys. And then woke up the morning, and they literally dreamt my night as if it were them. That's the freakiest thing. It's not the freakiest thing I've seen on tarot. It's not. I watch tarot all the time because it's so freaky how they follow you around. It's creepy. It's creepy. So okay, one time I'm sitting here, I'm driving around, and I look at my clock, and she says the numbers. Actually, that happened to me yesterday afternoon. Said the number 26 may mean something to you. I look over at my clock. It's 11:26. I promise. So then I'm listening to my tarot reader for the night to, I'm single. Part of it is just kind of like, what's next? Oh my God. So I'm listening tonight. So the lady tonight, now we'll replay it because it's still on my phone right now. So she says, 126 may be significant to you. My birthday is 11/26. The weirdest stuff. That was creepy. 3 confirmations in days. In a matter of, no, that's like a whole bunch of confirmation. I don't even know what to say. So they were talking about the fox. They keep saying something about a fox. So I'm driving down the street last night as I'm coming home. A fox in the middle of downtown. Foxes don't live in the middle of downtown. But I happen to see a fox running across the street in the middle of downtown. Afterwards, a skunk. Afterwards, a cat. Weird shit. So I just want you to know. Pay attention to your readers. Because it means something. Something. They're guiding you. You're being guided. They want you to know that you're not alone. If they don't come back, they don't come back. Like they say, if you love something, let it go. And if it wants you, you will know. And that's the truth. 1744. If you love something, let it go. If it wants you, you will know. Period. And what's meant for you shall never pass you by. I hope everybody watches this I hope everybody watched this because it's so creepy. It's creepy. But it's intriguing and awesome to know 1818 that there are so many elements in your life and of you and in you and ancestors and guides and that ghosts are real. That spirits are real, that aliens do exist. I don't know. We're all alien if you ask me. I mean, seriously. Somebody made us. Let's talk about the Most High God. Hey. Somebody made them though. There's like a whole galaxy. I'm sure I'm not the only one. No, we're not the only ones. But planet Earth is not the only living. Are you kidding? I mean, literally, our rockets can only go so far. I think it's because we're scared to find out what else is out there. Crop circles! Okay. So, seriously, we don't have an Area 51 for nothing. It's like having, I don't know, calling a farm with no animals or crop or nothing. At that point, it's just land. I'm just saying. Crop circles. Okay, I'm done. So that, I have to say, We're all uniquely us. And thank God for me. And I want you guys to know that we're not alone. Name my Area 51 my ass for this. But my entire life is read in tarot. I could touch this pole right now. My guitar. They've been speaking of my guitar for like ever. I'm supposed to learn how to play at 2033 on my clock. I'm not playing. I'm supposed to learn how to play it. I've always owned a guitar. I'm decent as an amateur. I'm 2044 on my clock. That's the truth. For an amateur, I'm decent. I mean, I'm a musician, all around about musician. I play sax, cello. I mean, I sing, I dance. I'm an entertainer. What I do, I rap. My talent. I don't know where I get it from. That's my delectable personality gets me a long way in this world. Not to mention, I thank God, angels, spirits, source, universe for it. Not to mention my mom and daddy, the ones that bore me, at least. Which I have two sets of parents. It is so weird. I'm adopted and I have biological parents. Do you know how much headbutt that is? Headbutt. I'm done. Okay. Anyway, so it's weird, but it's not like I'm just like, oh, in this family, oh, in this family. It is so weird. It's like because they're jealous of each other. So it's like me in the middle of all this chaos, and I don't know, man, which I'm out of now because I don't even want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it. You jealous of her? He's jealous of you. She's jealous of her. Y'all just do it. Let me stand right here. I'm done. So okay, I wanted to tell you, yes, I've listened to tarot for literally 2222 on my clock. 4 years now. There is not one thing that I have heard that a reader that has come to me that was meant for me that was not deliberately there to let me know something that's literally going to happen in my life. Has happened or will happen. Or is happening. Or did happen. Each reader has their own gift. Some of them have all of them. My gift of gab is mine. But at least, all I can say is, I didn't write it down. So, I mean it. I don't have to think about it. It's just happening. It's how people make music. They really don't have to think about it. Once they find their niche in it, their niche, or however. Okay, here it goes. Okay, So once they find, 23 on the clock. I was just thinking, everybody said, like my tarot readers, I think like a month ago was telling me, I don't know why I feel like sneezing. 23:33 on my clock. But I see you online gathering a follower, this, that, followers, this, that, and the other. When people start listening, I'm going to tell you these stories of what's happening. And then one day, I'm going to have someone and they're going to see how creepy it is. It's going to be creepy for them. I'm starting to somewhat get used to it. And I also have decided that when I do start dating, I have to minimize 24 on the clock. What I listen to on tarot, so I don't already know. It's like having a birthday gift and already knowing what the gift is. I don't want to do that. That can kind of like suck for people. So 24:42 on the clock. I know. I've done that before. I'm not even gonna lie. I listened to tarot in a relationship before, and it was destructive. I knew what the heck you were going to do before you did it. But I knew what I was going to do about it too, huh? So, okay, anyway. So, okay, let me get back to it. This stuff is real. Pay attention to your readers. And if you're not paying attention, then that's on you. If you think that just because the person that you wanted is not the person that came back, that the reading's not yours, it's a whole ass lie. Okay? The reading is yours, 25-25. The person that you think is coming back may not be, he may not be coming back. It might be a different Libra like your mama. You haven't talked to her in a while. And she's the one coming back, or the dad, or your sister, or your brother, or your great grandmother, your long lost uncle. It might be somebody like that. It may not necessarily, it's never, ever, ever, ever who you think or want it to be, or sometimes it is. So, pay attention to your readers. And one day, somebody's going to see this. It's creepy. And another day I'm going to prove it to you. It's a little creepy. I'm not even going to lie. But it's facts. I'm scared to pick up tarot cards. See, my screen just blinked. It's so weird. I'm scared to pick up tarot cards. I'm not even going to lie. I mean, I have a few decks, quite a few decks. I have like 5 or 6 decks. I'm scared to pick them up because I don't know who I'm reading for. Because what I read out the decks is literally what's going on in my life. I'm trying to what do you say, reduce my energy. It just doesn't work. Only time that if I reduce my energy, the readers, my readers pick it up. And if I uplift my energy, my synergy, the center of myself. If I uplift my energy, then my crowd picks it up, the people outside of me. So I'm trying to find a healthy balance of sometimes I have to shut off this and that. Like today, I literally had to shut off to take a nap. It didn't work too well. I don't sleep much. Not anymore. Not anymore. Because of spirit. It's their fault. And you know why? 27:44. I'm not lying. I swear on Jesus. They wake me up out of my sleep in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. I'm not even gonna lie. At like 2 or 3 in the morning, even my camera just blinked. I don't know why it just blinked. I just bought it. But I have like little lights around my camera, like blue light, the lights around this, and my camera is the same blue around the camera. It blinked. When I said that, I don't know why. For like 2 months, they were waking me up at 2 o'clock in the morning. They warn me how many hours I can sleep at night. And then they wake me up. No alarm necessary, 2828. 444 maybe mean something to you. For the last 4 nights, I've been waking up at. Well, last night I went to bed at like, I want to say 4 in the morning. I still woke up 4 hours later, 44 on my clock. I swear on Jesus. I can't seem to sleep long enough. Tonight I'm shutting off, but I wanted to really get on here and let you guys know that it's real. Like, I'm serious. Like, it's like when, when we all realize that Jesus actually really did die on the cross, or that, and it's like historically written, and there was a man worshipped like a god, as if, and he was of purity and good. Those things were written by over spans of over vast lands, and certain spans of time. Those things actually did happen, like King Tut and the Egyptians, like slavery, like the start of the universe, and it was And the world was all covered in water before, the sun was made. I mean, the sun, started to evaporate and water, and then the land, parts of land was, exposed. And as that parts of land was exposed, the moss from the earth started to create trees and grass and this and that. These things do happen and have happened. They did. So just to let you know, and that's why we are believers today. Now, I can't say about the myth of Christianity and why it started. I have my own personal beliefs on that. I believe, like some of my favorite tarot readers, and the reason why we created Christianity is because it was a control for mankind. We were a nuisance before we learned moral law. We had to create morality in men so that we would stop killing each other for sticks and stones, smarts and bones, sacrifices for stealing our wood pile. I don't know. But anyway, it used to be okay back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Guy liked another guy's girl, he just cut off his head. Okay, I'm the victor. No, you have thing to say about it. No morals. No, thou shalt not kill. Hence the Bible taught us morality, to value, I don't know, generosity, care, love, peace. Hey. 31:55 on my clock. It's the truth. Whether you believe it or not. The Bible was not made first. It was the danger, then the law. Okay, we had to realize there's a problem here to make the law. Okay, we didn't have the law. Don't steal first. We're gonna take you to jail. We didn't have that one first. Everybody stole, and then we made the don't steal law. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not kill. Okay. When the Bible wasn't working, we made government law, state law, city law, county law. So, okay, I'm done talking. Think about it, though. It's the truth. Love you, Saggy. First, love yourself. And then you don't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? And how are they going to love you? Bye.